Hey, what's up guys? My name is Tyler and today I'm going to teach you how to solve this, the Rubik's Orbit. Now let me begin this video saying, I haven't done a tutorial video in years, but I got some really good feedback on my Rubik's Orbit review video, so I only felt it was fair to share the knowledge I gained in that video with you guys today in this video. So thank you for watching, and thank you even more if you watched both. So first thing you want to do, you want to wrap your mind around this. See this top layer, this red right here? That's going to be this. There's no top. Top is this. So you are looking, this right here is the top layer. Everything that you can see. You can't see these really, so don't worry about that. We're only focusing right here. Okay? Got it? Any questions? We're going to pick one color to start off with. Just one color. And we'll make sure, let's do white. That's what I focused on in my first video. That's how I taught myself. I've adapted to any other color by now. Trust me, it's not hard. But we're going to do white. And plus, it's got a really cool logo. So right now, we're only focusing on this piece and this piece. And if this makes it any easier for you, the Rubik's Orbit is only made of 8 pieces, just like the 2x2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing. And also, if you know how to solve this, you already know how to solve this. So go ahead and go watch some of my other videos. All right, so first thing you want to do is acknowledge that this right here is the top layer. You have this, remember, this is the top piece technically. So this is the top layer, this is the bottom layer. Top, bottom, okay? Moving on. So once you pick a piece, in this case, it's this white, green, and red piece, but we're only focusing on these 2 colors. You want to find the next white and green piece. So that piece is right here. You can see white, green, and yellow, but we're only focusing on the white and green. So you want to put that right underneath where it needs to go. Of course, it's already there. So let's go ahead and pretend it's just somewhere over there. So what you do, you put it right underneath where it needs to go. We got the white and green. This is the piece. This is our starting piece. And you want this piece to go right here. So that's right underneath where it needs to go. Do not worry about the orientation. Just put it right here. And what I'm going to teach you, it is called what is it called? Is it algorithm or form? It's an algorithm. It is a pattern that gets one piece from point A to point B without screwing anything else up. So here we go. And I'm going to teach you this 2 ways. You got, this is the right side. See, this is front, this is right. So as if you're facing it, this is the right side, and this is the down side. So you got right and right inverted. Right is clockwise. Inverted is counterclockwise. So you got right inverted, right, down. Or if you like it this way, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, clockwise. You just keep doing that. So whatever way you need to do it, or just muscle memory, you're just going right hand, then left hand. Right inverted, right, down. And eventually, you will put this piece where it needs to go. So now that you still got your starting piece, and you did the next piece, you're gonna rotate it. So now you wanna treat this piece just like you did with this piece. You got white and yellow. Don't worry about that green anymore. So we're going to also find the white and yellow piece. And it's up here. And remember when I said you need to get the piece right below where it needs to go? Well, this isn't down there. It's up here. But you can still do the same exact formula. Watch. Right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Boom. Fixed itself. So you're still good here, still good there. And now, we'll do one more rotation. We got to get this white and orange piece over here. Well, not this piece, but we got to find it. Here it is. White, orange, and red. So you, once again, put it right underneath where it needs to go. It needs to go right on this side. So move it right beneath. Look, one turn. All right? So now, and you always want to make sure that you are keeping this white up top, okay? Don't confuse yourself. So where were we? Right here. This is our starting piece. This was our starting piece to begin with. Then this was, now this was, okay. So here we go. It's right underneath where it needs to go. Right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, clockwise. And boom, you got your white side done. And you got half the orange, half red, half green, half yellow, and half the puzzle done. So now what you do, you flip it over. And first you want to real quick acknowledge that blue is nowhere here. So blue is now going to be our white side. So what you do is I want to make sure at least one blue piece is facing this direction. But if there is a blue piece up here, skip that. You want to make sure there is a blue piece somewhere here. So here's one right here. And if, for instance, all four of these are not, like none of the blue, all the blues are on the sides, you can do this exact formula I'm going to teach you. It works for this whole side. First things first, put this right where it needs to go. How do you know where it needs to go? Well, you got blue, red, and green. So find where red and green are. Red and green. Do one turn. There you go. See, you can already see where it needs to go because it lines up perfectly. So here is that formula. It's a little bit of a long one. So it's going to be the up side, and we're also going to do left now. So you got up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. What that formula does is it rearranges these three pieces while keeping this one the same. See, we still got the red and green here, but now what we've done is we moved these three. So this is where it needs to go. This is where it needs to go. Because you can see orange, yellow, red, red, orange, orange. Technically, we are one step away from solving this, but in case this happens, I'm going to show you what happens. Now, it is very possible to where, you know, you get this one piece where it needs to go, and even if it's not, just find it, line it up where it needs to go, and then you get another piece that's where it needs to go, but then you get two that aren't, because you got green and red, but orange and red, and then orange and red and green and red. When that's the case, you find, so this is correct, move on to this one. Put this where it needs to go, which is right here. Do that same formula, so up, right, up inverted, left, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. Do that until all of these pieces are where they need to be. And you can tell that is exactly what happened. Ignore the fact that there is no blue here. All you're going to have to do is just a few extra turns, not steps, just turns. Because if blue was here, that piece would already be solved. These aren't solved, but they are where they need to go, and that is important. So, let's go ahead. All you have to do is this. When every piece is where it needs to be, so you got red, orange, green, red, green, red, green, yellow, yellow, orange. Those are all correct. You still got this side all done. You should not have messed that up. All you're going to do is that same formula we did earlier. Right inverted, down inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. When that blue piece is where it needs to be, rotate to the next corner that's not solved. If this was blue, you would skip it because it's already done. And once again, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Okay, that's good. That's still good. Rotate one over on this right side. Right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right, down. Okay, still got one piece left. Rotate it. Right inverted, right, down, right inverted, right. Well, normally you'd have to do down, but you solved it. You guys solved your first Rubik's Orbit. If you already knew how to do it, but you still watched my video, thank you. I appreciate that. And if you also didn't know how to do it, and you successfully managed to do this, please comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you super love me, subscribe. Because this will probably be the last tutorial I ever do. I'm very awkward at them. I've recorded this like 3 or 4 times because I feel like they're never good enough. But if seriously, if you thought it was good enough, and you guys like my Pac-Man tattoo, do it for him. Give this video a like for him, and then subscribe for me. Here's a bonus. So this is what it looks like when you got two where they need to go. It does not matter what you do. Pick one. Just pick one. This isn't where it needs to go because that's green and yellow. This is green and red. This isn't where it needs to go because that's green and yellow. That's orange. Just pick any one. So we're going to pick this piece. Put it where it needs to go. God damn it. That formula only changes these three. So you only need one that works. So what you're going to do, same thing. Up, right, up inverted, left inverted, up, right inverted, up inverted, left. Okay? You kept that the same. You still scrambled that. Do it again. If they're not right, do it again. This is kind of like a bonus thing in case you run across this problem. So do the same formula. Man. Okay. So what you'll do, that is right. That is right. But this is wrong, and this is wrong. So I already told you guys what to do. Also, another fun fact, if you did all of that, I just taught you how to do this. It's the exact same thing. I promise you. Alright guys, please subscribe because I do a lot more things than just solve Rubik's toys for you. In fact, I probably will never, I don't know if I've said this, but thank you guys for subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Bye. I guess at one point it thought I said, skip to that second piece before we had 4 pieces. Solve this time we only had 2. Please to right a student's oven. So now you moved it where it needs to go. Right inverted, down inverted, right. Shit, right, down, right. Burger, down, inverted, right, down.